Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Mr. Detroit, on the Detroit Stand Up Podcast. How y'all doing out there, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Detroit on the Detroit Stand Up Podcast. How you doing out there, Miss Tiff? Church hugs, high fives. How you doing, young lady?
I'm awesome.
Good to see you. Good to see
you too. It's been so long.
It's been busy.
I know, me too.
It's been busy.
I got a life.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's good to see Mark. Good to see you. I don't know what G-Fan doing.
It's good to see the empty chair. What's up with that?
G-Fan's supposed to be right there, but G-Fan is doing a daddy thing.
Oh, okay. Well then,
you know, so he's
he get a pass.
Yeah.
You know,
he take
I love
care of his
daddies.
son, making sure his son get to summer school, so he can. Oh yeah, that like banging. So he can get the his son get the credit, so he can be ahead of his class. You know, so and your kids' last day was when, or is it last?
Their last day is the 19th
Of this month?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They keeping them in school extra.
Right.
They don't know how to act.
Okay. And my daughter graduated from King.
I know. Congratulations.
It's like I didn't. It's like 2004 and 2005 was the most, especially 2005. 2023 was. I seen a lot of kids graduate. I'd never seen this many kids graduate. It's like everybody was fucking at the same time.
Yeah, all of y'all was. My nephew, he graduated from King.
What's his name?
Reside. So congratulations,
Yeah,
Reside.
yeah. And then,
I think it's beautiful to watch the kids graduate.
Yeah. I think you can't be posting, and this just hurt me. I ain't never post my kids graduating from kindergarten, 8th grade, 9th grade.
What's up with that?
10th. That shit is worthless. What we posting that shit for? You ain't do nothing.
I'm celebrating my
Kids be graduating from kindergarten and they hype. Like, dude, you when we you supposed to graduate from that.
You gotta celebrate your kids.
No.
Gee!
Nope.
G ain't been here in a long time.
G Scott.
Yep.
G Scott texted me earlier too.
He been acting funny towards us.
Nah, he
He need to get his life together. He's not gonna be treating me bad. Cause I don't think so.
Yeah. So mad love to all of the kids that graduated.
In college.
Yeah.
I know a lot of kids going to college this year.
They got a lot of scholarship money.
Baby,
that's
listen.
out there. Free.
Get all the monies.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited about that too. I'm just excited about everything.
Yeah.
I love seeing people succeed. I love seeing kids do something greater, and they don't have to go to college to be great. You know, I'm all for shit. I'm for everything. Shit, I'm with all the shits.
I'm with everything that's black. Like black kids winning, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. And I was telling the kids that was graduating, especially at King. It was 189 kids graduated at King on the 6th of June. So they graduated, and what's the Reverend dude that's over the NAACP? Reverend Wendell Anthony, is that's his name?
I don't know. It ain't me.
Huh?
I'm not sure. It might be.
I think that's him. This dude was the commencement speaker at King.
I think that's awesome.
He talked too fucking long though, Tiff.
I talk a lot, so leave him alone.
He talked 40 minutes. Tiff, especially with black kids, you got to give them swift instructions. Get in and get out. This dude talked for 48 minutes. The first 30 minutes was good.
Wendell Anthony.
Wendell Anthony?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, G.
He talked too fucking long. I'm like, man, wrap it up, my boy. Wrap it up. These kids don't know when to be out here listening to you, man. First of all, you damn near 70 years old. That's like listening to my mama.
No, you know what? So first of all, leave him alone.
No. Get somebody up there with a little more energy.
We bitch about them not passing that wisdom down, and then when they start passing the wisdom down,
the wisdom is Tip. You got the wisdom. I got Wendell. If you 70 years old, you don't need to be talking to nobody that's 17, 18. Don't because first of all, you talk too long. Your instructions be like, go in there in the bathroom, open the door, it's behind the towel. Now cut the water off. The kids then
They stop listening.
there you go.
Poor baby.
Beautiful be like, Daddy, just give me the instructions and don't add no more like sugar bee. I say, I got you, Beau. Go downstairs and get that goddamn dishwashing liquid. She go out there and get the goddamn dishwashing liquid.
Amari just started walking away after he heard the first couple of words.
Man, listen, you got to give them swift instructions and everything. And I was looking at the kids as they was standing up. I was like, I should have been a commencement speaker. My instruction been 15 minutes straight. Go get all the resources, bring it back to the black community, and destroy everything else that's behind you. Go get all the resources, bring it back to the black community, and destroy everything that's behind you.
Can we destroy some of the people that's in front of us too?
No. We because you got to think about this. I was thinking about this. The people that's getting money right now, Tiff, like LeBron James, the Jay-Z's, the Beyoncés, the Rick Ross. I started looking at. I was mad at them because I'm like, these motherfuckers never do nothing for the black community. But then I got to thinking about it, and me and my boy Bert was talking about. He was like, Dave, these are first generational people that's like really, really, really getting money. These are the dumb motherfuckers. The smart kids is my kids, Tiff, your kids, Mark kids, G kids. Them the kids that's gonna see the bullshit that these people that got the money right now that's not doing nothing with it.
So basically, they didn't listen to the wisdom of the 70-year-old commencement speaker
that was talking too long.
I'm just saying, like, realistically speaking, to me, I think that one of the larger mistakes that we make in the black community is not conveying that old wisdom. We think that it's not applicable to today, but really it is. That's why we stupid. That's why you got dumb millionaires. You got dumb billionaires.
Yeah.
Because they didn't sit down and take heed and listen to them people who were trying to impart that wisdom, and they gained their own wisdom, and their wisdom is foolish.
Yeah.
So.
And then when I was talking to Bert was like, you got to think about the people that's getting money, like the people that's higher up, like the LeBron James, the Michael B. Jordans, all those type, the Tyler Perrys. He was telling me that half the people that's making the money right now, if they stop working, they'll be broke. So them people that's making all of the money, they got to constantly keep working because in their mind, because their expenses is too high. Go look at.
Well, that's part of the problem. Part of the problem is we gonna keep on going back to the same shit. Part of the problem is instead of them taking their money and using their money to do smart shit, like invest a lot of money in themselves, their kids, and their community, they go out and they buy stupid shit.
Yeah.
They put money into the pockets of people who, like you posted the what is it, Actively Black?
Yeah, I keep, because I'm about to
how
buy
we
some of
not,
this shit.
How we not? Oh, excuse me. How we not putting no money in bruh pocket?
Yeah.
How we not? And don't get me wrong. So one of the ones that I do kind of like, I don't particularly care for the things that he does, but I do like some of the shit that he does. But Charleston White, he always wearing a black designer. But we want to go and get Gucci. We want to go and get Fendi. We want to go and put money in people's pockets who will never give it back to you. And they don't even like your black ass. Y'all so goofy.
Yeah, and
but do what you want to do with your money.
Yeah, most definitely, because you gonna be the people that got the money right now. These are dumb motherfuckers that don't put back in. The smart, intelligent kids, the smart, intelligent people, they coming up the rear. Well, my kids, your kids.
But see, the thing about it is, you got to put that shit into them in order to get it out. You don't know what I told my kids the other day? I told my kids, I said something that they say in the Bible, and it just makes the most sense. You train your children up the way that they should go, and they should never depart. So, I mean, in truth, they do depart.
Yeah.
They stray away from those teachers, but they gotta bring it back, and that's kind of where we at right now. We are really showing them as the adults, especially when you look at some of the shit that, I mean, and don't get me wrong, prom season is one season.
They took that shit to the next level too. Let me tell you.
Dude, listen, when they was jumping out of caskets and they was like some of that shit, the things that they and you living in a house where your roof is caving in, but your kid is jumping out of casket. Not a regular prom send off, not bring your family and friends together. You get the chair, you put the backdrop up. I thought that shit was a lot to me, but it was cool. It was cute. But my problem is it's definitely a damn wedding for kids. And I think weddings are kind of stupid.
Some of them kids.
It is. They spend wedding money.
Tip, I didn't even know some of them kids didn't graduate and their parents still put money forth for them to go to a prom.
Listen, and some of them, that's the biggest thing that will ever happen in their life because they're not going to graduate from college. They're not going to trade school. Them kids going to be sleeping on your couch for the rest of their life.
Aged arrangements.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts.
And it's just, and it's a lot of kids that I've seen. I don't know if it's at King or is it at Renaissance. I mean, at Renaissance or King, but a lot of people, Cass and Renaissance. It's a lot of kids from King that was in vocational school that, like Cody, one of the beautiful friends, he got I think he had like 5,000 hours worth of mechanic. So he got his mechanic license.
Hello.
Beautiful got her cosmet for doing hair.
Hello.
Z-Nap got it for doing nails.
Hello. All of that shit sounds good to me.
And I'm looking like, I told Beautiful, I'm like, you may not want to go to college.
And she might not.
You may want to just let me open up a salon and you just ride off the back.
Look where you can get your car fixed and your nails done.
I told them, I'm like, y'all might need to collaborate and just come to get a building and y'all just do your own thing. I say, y'all millionaires, y'all don't even know it.
But see, the thing about it is, you know what, and I'm not saying don't push college, because I push college a little bit to my kids, because if it's what they want to do, I want to celebrate them in that thing. However, I've been pushing vocation for a long time. Like, hey, listen, so let's talk about this whole trade school thing. I was trying it so hard with AJ, and I still sneak it in, even though I know I get on his nerves. I'm like, listen, bro, you got to graduate from high school. You got to do, you have to do something that is greater for you, not for me, because you over 18 and you don't live in my house. You don't owe me shit, but you got to be able to take care of yourself. And they listen when they want to, and they don't listen when they don't want to. So I'm pushing a little bit harder with them little ones. I'm like, listen, y'all got to do something. You can't do shit. So now they look at it and they like, Mom, well, I want to just make sure I can take care of myself and I can take care of you. And I'm like, well, you don't have to take care of me, but you definitely got to take care of you.
Definitely got to take care of Tiff. They definitely got to take care of Tiff. They definitely take care of Tiff. And when I run up on the kids, especially when I was walking out and all of the kids that was graduating, I was telling them that if your mother, just think about this, Tiff, the two kids that you got at home, their job is to graduate and to make enough money where they turn around and be like, Mommy, I'm gonna start sending you money. I told Beautiful, I said, the money that I send you every time you ask Daddy for money and Daddy just send you money, I say, Dave, every time you ask me money, I send you money. Courtney, every time you ask me money, I send you money. I said, y'all are my investment. So what I want you to do is I want you to make all the money. I'm not saying, I say, first of all, take care of Mommy first. I'm going to be good. But make enough money where you turn around and sew back. I say, when you see me working 80 hours and 70 hours in 1 week, the same thing Mommy doing, turn around and do the same thing and turn around like, Mommy, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start investing in you. I'm going to cash you out the same way that Mommy cash you out.
Well, I believe in taking care of. So, like with my aunt got sick, and that was huge for, she didn't have no kids. So it was nobody to take care of. I fully believe that the best way that you can honor, your your predecessors, your older folk, is to take care of them if anything ever happens. So yeah, my aunt got sick. I'm like, all right, well, we over there, and I made sure I didn't leech off of her, which was the other part. Let me say that first. I didn't leech off of her, so I made sure when me and my family moved in, we made sure we paid bills. We made sure. So she would do stuff like, oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you. And I'm like, no, don't worry about it. Let's go get you some shoes. You know what I'm saying? So even though it was my honor to take care of my aunt.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't want to some days. But it was
a headache sometimes, I bet, too, wasn't it?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
But it was still an honor to be able to do for her what I hope that she would have done for me if the shoe were on the other foot, and what I want my kids to do.
Yeah.
So
I always let my kids know that, listen, I do not want you to go out in the world and go get no apartment. I need you to ride off me until you comfortable enough to be like, okay,
That's
I'm
a
good.
fact.
Like, especially my girls. Don't
your
take
kids
your
in
black
general. A lot of people they think you hit 18 and you got to get the fuck out. I mean, I say that shit, but like realistically,
you don't say that shit, do you, Tiff?
Man, I be telling my kids all kind of shit. Anyway, I be like, y'all got to get the fuck out. So you need to get your education. Oh, I'm on bullshit all the time. I'm not toxic, not this week.
Okay.
But I be telling mine like but it's to get them in the habit of understanding that you got to get your education so you can be able to take care of yourself. It's not 18. I didn't leave the house when I was 18. Bro, like real talk. I was at the crib until I was like 24.
I think black women need to be at home until they 30, Tiff.
Well, I was at home until I was married.
Right. And if you say for instance, if you married, it don't work out, come on back home.
I went back home.
And that's what you're supposed to do. Certain parents do not want like once you leave, they be like, your black ass can't come back. And I think
no, I don't believe in that.
I think that's the wrong type of message that you give to your parents. I mean, to your kids.
To your kids. No, my kids know they can come fucking back home.
Yeah.
They can come back home with them, the husband, the kids. I don't give a fuck. First of all, y'all not living on the street. Second of all, y'all not gonna have my grandbabies living on no street. So yeah, come on back home.
Yeah.
Bring them kids to me. Y'all come on, get yourself together, give you some time. Do what you and my mother did it for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I went back to my mother's house. Oh, Lord, it was so difficult.
Like 2-3 times?
Nah, once.
Why is it difficult for black women to come back home to their mama, Tiff?
My mother is my best friend. So let me say that first.
Right.
My mother is my best friend. My mother is
right.
my ride or die. Me and my mother in the house together.
Clash.
A lot. Me and my mother bump heads a lot. My mother is anal and I am strong-minded, and I'm
so
very
who's the one that humbles themselves? Because it look like it's two bulls.
I ain't had no choice but to humble myself. I was in the motherfucking house. I'm like this. All right. Yeah, you right.
Knowing she wrong.
Knowing she wrong in the motherfucker, but I mean, you respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? I respect my mom.
Yeah, and Tiff, what I was thinking about the other day, when I was looking at the kids, I think that like I want it to be somewhere where black folks are forced to like all my family just forced to move back home.
I agree. Okay, so realistically speaking, like if my mom called me today or tomorrow and she like, hey, I'm about to move in your crib, my mother can come.
No, Tiff, all your family, like your brother. Yeah. You gotta blow. Yeah, she on that toxic shit, Mark.
Let me live around.
Look, Tiff, so Tiff, your brother.
If he had to.
No. Everybody. So
you ain't met my family. That's the problem.
No, I'm just no. Fuck.
We all
of them need to come.
Okay, hold on.
What if everybody just live up under one roof, Tiff?
Yeah, that's nice. But you got to remember,
she just moved that past that shit real. Yeah, that's nice.
We all lived in the same house before.
Can you do it again, Tiff?
If I had to, yeah, I would do it. No.
You was forced to save money.
If I was forced to, I would do it. But realistically, seriously. Okay, so. How do I explain?
Because I kept thinking about that. Like, what if everybody would just move back at home?
Yeah. So here's the deal. You
It's
gotta
always
you,
a deal.
No, because you do. You
Right.
you gotta have a deal. It's certain shit you gotta check at the door. You gotta check before you seriously.
What we checking at the door, Tiff?
Egos. We gotta check drinking. We gotta check all them demons.
That they picked up from out the street,
Baby,
in that world.
baby. Cause listen to me, I had bottles of wine in my damn refrigerator for a year. Okay, I'm not. It's certain shit that I just don't do, and I don't want it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's some shit where okay, well I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna have me a couple of drinks, I'm gonna chill, whatever. That shit cool.
And come back to the crib.
home, lay your ass down, and shut the fuck up.
I ain't gonna do that though, Tiff.
No. And then I be on different shit, so it really depends on how I'm feeling that day. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we all did. We all
can't
lived
push
together.
through that, Tiff.
I can push you down the steps. I'm not about to deal with that shit. The whole idea of you coming stumbling and being in my face, like
Cause you know they
literally,
doing it at their house, then, huh?
nah, because we said, listen, they used to say it's Saturday night. Them Aaronses is over there fighting, baby.
Them who?
Aaronses. We was over there.
Every weekend,
We was over there tussling, okay? On the weekend.
they gotta call the police.
Nah, ain't nobody called no damn
Okay,
police.
just
We was
saying.
just over there kicking each other's ass. The fuck you talking
I'm
about?
just asking, Tiff. I'm just asking.
But it's that kind of shit I can't do.
Right.
I don't have it. Now as far as communal eating, I still cook big.
Mm-hmm.
So like I just do. I don't know how not to, because I was in the house with 7-8 grown folks.
Right.
So you gotta cook big. That's what I'm used to. That part is cool. Communal bill paying. That's the other thing. Everybody got to put into the pot. Everybody in my family don't want to do that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying now, Tiff.
And then when I get an attitude because I'm paying more than you paying, and I try and go
We
for
can't
your,
worry about that money,
I
Tiff.
try and go for your jugular, but then there's no reason for you to be in my house. If we not on some communal shit,
Somebody
you need
gonna
to
fall
leave.
off. We just got to keep moving.
No.
Tiff.
If somebody fall off, that's different.
We got to
But if
communicate
somebody-
when they
if-
fall off, Tiff.
If somebody is not bringing shit to the pot, you got to get the fuck on. You got to be of benefit. You got to be of service to your household.
I got you.
Or why you there?
I got you. So let me ask you this, because Mark couldn't answer this. Taylor Swift is in town, so you know that, right?
Why in the fuck would I care?
I'm just she in town. She downtown at Ford Field.
Okay.
She got 2 concerts, one today, one tomorrow.
Okay.
Her joint is called Swift Economics.
Okay.
Because when she come in town, she generates $500 million.
Okay.
I kept saying, Tiff, do you know one Taylor Swift song? Because I don't know none of the motherfucking songs.
But see, I don't listen to
Country music?
No,
I
it's,
know it's
no,
country music.
no. I like country music. Don't get it.
Right.
Don't get it fucked up.
I don't listen to no country music.
I
I'm gonna get you
wouldn't-
fucked up.
I wouldn't listen to Taylor Swift. She just don't seem like
Okay.
she would sing something that I
She
would be interested
downtown,
in.
Tiff. It's a Tiger game, Taylor Swift, and it's the gay LBC.
Oh yeah, that's
this
right.
weekend.
It's Pride Month.
month. So Taylor Swift swings that way. When she,
Does
when she got on stage and kissed that girl
Oh,
for provocative, get the people going type shit.
I don't remember,
So,
but okay.
And Taylor Swift was the same young lady that Kanye snatched the award from. Was
And
like,
was trying to give it to Beyonce. I know who she is.
I just ain't never heard of. Mark bang her songs in the 7 Mile Radio truck. I've never heard that before. So when I was asking Mark about
That's
it,
your shit?
Mark was like, "That's his shit." He just couldn't get a ticket down there off of the 7 Mile Radio distribution company. So I was just like, cool. And then when Mark showed me the T-shirt when I came down here, I don't know where the T-shirt at now. But when Mark showed me the T-shirt earlier, where the T-shirt at, Mark? Fuck it. But when Mark showed me the T-shirt, I was like, damn, Mark, you really into it and everything. So I couldn't name one. Mark named about 15 joints and everything. It was playing them bitches off the speaker and everything heavy, and it was banging. So I was just like, Mark, why you not down there? He was like, she ain't got cats.
What?
So I was just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I look at it, though. But you can't name
Hold
any.
on, I need you to wait for 2 seconds while I verify this
You need to
story.
verify it? I don't think you need to verify. You just let me keep going.
Okay, go ahead.
So
keep going.
when I asked Mark about it, he couldn't. He was like, man, listen.
I mean, is he like a super fan?
Well, with the T-shirt, you got to be a super fan, right? If you got Taylor Swift's T-shirt,
Did he get it hand painted?
no, he bought it downtown.
Oh, okay.
because he went downtown for the historical black thing for 7 Mile Radio. He just swung down there just to get a
And
t-shirt.
then when he saw Taylor Swift, he was outside.
No, he just pulled up, got a t-shirt.
No, he
and then
didn't
came
scream.
back, and then
He's not a fucking super fan then.
no, what if you a t-shirt? If
No,
you got a t-shirt,
no. Okay,
He may not
fine.
be a super fan, but you got a t-shirt. Though. I don't know what t-shirt at though, but I was
Is it
just
over there in your bag? Is it you who the super fan for Taylor Swift?
No, because Taylor Swift got a flat ass, so I don't really fuck with that. So it ain't over here. But yeah, but you can't name one Taylor Swift song, can you?
No, because I wouldn't be listening to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That boy got to adjust his glass.
That was a hell of a lie. You spun a web, motherfucker. That was a good one. And let me just say this. You look so fucking convincing. I almost choked.
What? Until we ain't even got into the Mermaid and Spider-Man yet.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
but Taylor Swift is downtown at
That's
Ford
Mark
Field.
Boo.
That's Mark's. I don't know if that's Mark's Boo, because he got a T-shirt.
You got a t-shirt.
Tickets.
He couldn't get it.
He couldn't get it, but tickets are selling for. If you bought a ticket for $1,200, Tiff, ask me how much the tickets are selling. Like if you resell the tickets for how much they're going for, Tiff.
I probably don't even want to know.
10,000, Tiff.
Get the fuck out of here. I wouldn't pay $10,000
No.
to see Taylor Swift.
If you listen, we ain't.
I wouldn't pay
We not
$10
down with
to
the
see her.
Swift swing, but Taylor Swift is the shit.
So, Mark, you didn't want to pay that 10 racks? You're not even listening no more. I wish I could see Mark right now.
But Taylor Swift has 2 concerts, one today and one tomorrow.
I don't care about Taylor Swift. Why we talking about her anyway?
Because she's in my city and she's selling that bitch out. And I was like, I don't know any songs on Taylor Swift.
I wouldn't even
And guess
care.
who knew all the songs?
Mark. He was humming them.
Like, he just played a couple. Like I know them bitches off that. And so I was like,
That's
okay,
crazy.
cool. Okay, cool.
Anything else?
Um,
You on bullshit.
definitely on bullshit. Toxic,
I'm on bullshit. I'm
too.
toxic as fuck.
That's 2 of y'all now.
You up next. I was toxic first, though.
Yeah, you came in the dough toxic, Tiff.
Came in the
off
door
the-
on bullshit.
What? Yeah. So
I tell y'all off air
yeah.
about my bullshit.
Oh my goodness.
It's some bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Little Mermaid that fucked me up, Tiff.
That shit was funny as
Of
hell.
course. So the video I sent.
First of all,
What? First of all, Tiff.
why you always
So
dragging Dr.
everybody-
Umar
so
in every fucking thing?
What?
Poor Dr. Umar don't
Fuck
even.
with Dr.
Dr.
Umar.
Umar.
100.
If you listening, Dave dragged you into everything. It's a Dr. Umar meme for everything.
First of all, I'm about to say Taylor Swift. I'm still on Taylor Swift. Mark's Boo. The Little Mermaid. Of all the movies I've seen of Little Mermaid, it's always a white girl and a white guy. They switch it up. I'm like, cool. They got a sister. Now, the Little Mermaid, which is black, she in love with the white guy, Tiff. The white guy drowns the Little Mermaid. The black Little Mermaid saves the white guy, brings him to land. And so, this is only the trailer. This ain't no spoiler, because I want to be like, people get mad
Everybody
at me at
saw
work.
the fucking original movie, and I think it's following that pattern. But, like, realistically speaking,
Why can't be a black guy that she fall in
well,
love
there
with,
was
Tiff?
okay. So I don't know whether you remember when Brandy did Cinderella.
I remember that.
Okay. When Brandy did Cinderella, she was African American, African of African descent, whichever one y'all want to call it. She was colored. Whatever.
Moors. We're going to go Moors.
More. Let's go with Moors. So, and then the wicked stepmother was Italian. Wait. And then 2 of the sisters were white, and 1 of the sisters was black. The boyfriend was a white guy.
I didn't know
The
that.
dad was a white guy. They never showed the mama. You see what I'm saying? What I think they were, and I give them kudos for this, because they done caught a lot of shit because of the Little Mermaid being black. Here's the deal. They trying to be inclusive and have a multicultural cast.
Is it working, though, Tiff?
I I think it works because I think it works. Yeah, it works fine. Yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway, it works. The messaging
It's always fucked up.
to a degree. I think we should all be able to get along as humans. You're not better than me. Period.
But when they do a movie and it's all white, it's we not better than them. Why you just can't do it? Like the thing I kept looking at was
because they not gonna do these Disney movies with an all black cast. You can
but
fucking
what
forget
they
it.
but, and of course I don't expect them to do it. I expect them to fuck some shit up, twist it around, make them look good, and it's Disney. It's they shit because they gonna do what the fuck they want to do
Yeah,
anyway.
I think the Olive Branch was having the main character
As
be an African or a Moor, be of Moorish descent. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that, but I think it was huge for them because every other princess we got. Well, who do we have now? We got Moana. We got what's the other one? Y'all know I don't know shit. Pocahontas.
right.
So they've been trying to diversify for some years, which is nice. But the central theme of all of these movies is white people are always present. I want to see every but however they present, but what are they doing? You know what I'm saying? Like they're not nice. They wasn't nice when Pocahontas she wasn't trying to date him. They put them in group homes.
Yeah.
They took their kids. Princess Tiana, thank you, Pumpkin. Tiana, she was African, Moorish, and her dude was Slovenian or some shit like that. I don't even know where the fuck he was from.
Fucked up.
He had I don't know where the fuck he was from. He was from somewhere, but they trying to be inclusive.
Why they gotta be inclusive? First of all, it's they shit.
First of all,
It's they shit,
you
too.
had Black Panther, okay?
So don't push
That's
it.
enough.
And
He had a black woman, and not only was she black, she was dark, okay? Yeah. So you did good. Don't push it.
And then Spider-Man that they come out with. Spider-Man, they got a black Spider-Man, Tiff.
Okay.
And of course, who the black Spider-Man falls in love with or likes?
Well, the last time they had a white Spider-Man, and he fell in love with a black girl this time.
Well, this one that they have on this it's the anime scene. She's Snow Bunny.
Yeah, but
It
that
came out
But
yesterday.
okay, so
She
realistically,
fat when you need them.
right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Thank you,
G.
Thank you, Mark.
G. I know you watching. Where you at? So no, but the thing about it is, okay, so the one thing that they don't want you to see is a strong Moor family unit. You know what I'm saying? So like you're not gonna see these long standing relationships with these black people.
Yeah.
That shit don't make no sense. Somebody gotta die. Somebody gotta go to prison. I mean, it's always gonna be the same set of circumstances. You're not gonna see that them two black people dying together at 90. Cause that shit don't happen, obviously. So why would they want to show you a strong black family? They got to show you warring with it. Even with Black Panther, he was warring with his cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he warred with his cousin. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, you're not supposed to see a strong, cohesive black family unit, but that's the reason why we don't get along with each other. Because y'all don't have no examples, and y'all too stupid not to just figure that shit out for yourself.
Mark, did you get that video I sent you?
Let me check.
The video I sent Mark was if you ever heard or you ever seen people when, for instance, if you ask me,
Can't play that clip. It's gonna get us flagged.
okay, damn,
Well, just tell me about it. Paint a picture.
okay, for instance, Tiff, if you ask me, why do I dislike White Castles?
Okay.
And what I do is, I would do this, Tiff. I will say, instead of saying why I don't like White Castles, I would go into I got my notes right here. It's called framing a debate.
Okay.
So I would ask you a question like, Tiff, why you be on bullshit? And so what Tiff would do is, Tiff would frame a debate. And framing this debate is when someone asks you a question, you start the question off with forming a picture of what you want to say. So I ask you, Tiff, why you be on bullshit? And what you do is, because politicians do this all the time.
Right.
They would start off and say, they give you a whole thesis of what, first of all, they'll frame it. Once they frame it, they'll stay in that box and never ask the question that I asked you. Tiff, why you on bullshit? You'll go into your whole thesis like, first of all, let me tell you why I'm on bullshit. See, I woke up in the morning and I got my kids out of bed, and it's like you running around a corner, but you never answer my question.
Right.
And so when the video I seen of Mark, it was a black Republican. He was on The View, and that's why Mark said I could get flagged. He's running for president. It's a black guy, and he come off as like a coon. And one of the panel members on The View asked him, as a black man, why do you feel that there's no racism in America? And when he started with the question, he started to frame his view, frame his answer, and never got out that frame that he put himself in, and never answered the question. And that's how politicians are sometimes, and that's how bullshit people are. So if I ask you a question, Till, why you on bullshit? And when you was like, I'm just on bullshit today, that's the way I'm feeling. Most people, when you ask them that, they never answer your question. You ever ran into them people that like you ask them a question like, okay, why you don't like white women? Or why you love white women? And they will go.
It's kind of like the trends when you try to ask them what is a woman, and they can never answer the question directly. They tell you that it's a scope. They can never tell you it's a person who has a uterus and areolas and vagina, and they can have babies. They never answer the question. Mm-hmm. They give you the walk around. Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying. So yeah.
You ever ran into them people like that though, Tiff?
Yeah, I married one. It was fun though. It was lit.
Throw my man up under the bus like that.
It was lit. Why can't I? It's fun. I listen. I swear to goodness, if I could, I would tag him.
Don't tag him.
He would love it. Stop being selfish.
Who said stop being selfish?
I did.
Okay.
You don't want me to be great. Anyway, what's the next question? Yeah, I ran into a bunch of people like that. And the fact of the matter is, the reason why they don't answer the questions most of the time is because either they don't have a genuine answer for the question, they don't want to be seen as being vague about responding to a question, or they don't really agree. So they just say whatever. They start pulling shit out their ass because this is not really how they feel, or it's not what they seen, but this is what's going to get them to the place where they need to be. Mm-hmm. So maybe he's not responding to the question because he's seen racism, but that's not going to, it doesn't pander to his audience. So why respond to the question when they tell you that it's not racism? I've never seen racism. Yeah, that's whatever. Anyway, that's why I don't trust none of them. I think they all fucking liars. Whatever.
All politicians?
Every last one. I've never seen a genuine politician, because what you are really doing is it's not like you're sitting there and you're saying these are my genuine ideas, this is the way that I genuinely feel, because you're trying to get reelected.
Right.
So in order for you to get reelected, you can't come up with the crazy bright idea. You got to come up with the idea that is most like the people who you want to vote for you. If I was living in the city of Detroit, one of the things that I would probably, as a politician, one of the things that I would probably do is I would try to bring more money in, right? So who the fuck am I talking to bringing this money in? Because the people who live in the city of Detroit don't have none.
You got to cater to an audience, right?
You got to cater to an audience. In order for you to cater to that audience, you have to talk about the things that they find to be important. It doesn't have to be important to you.
Mm-hmm.
You just want the money.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really give a fuck about how these people feel. You just want their bread.
Mm-hmm. So
you gonna do the shit and say the shit that's gonna get them to give you the money.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when people do shit like that, they're disingenuous. They are full of shit and they're liars.
Yeah.
So why answer your question?
Yeah. Tiff, what's going on with this air?
Canada is on fire.
California been on fire too, Tiff.
Yeah, but that's on the other side of the country.
So why the air ain't been blowing over here? I kept thinking about like when the Tiger game got canceled when they was in Philadelphia, and they was like, they not playing the game. The first thing came to mind was like, here we go with this bullshit right here. When have we had? Because they said on the radio, it's air
quality.
The fuck is that? They fucking shit up, Tiff, up there?
Of course.
Okay,
Why wouldn't they?
Okay, I'm just saying.
Like, okay.
You've been living, all of us been living in Detroit for a damn near, you've been living 20-some years.
20-some, thank you.
Everybody else been living like 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
This the first time of all the years that Detroit has been living, Canada has never been on fire and the air has never been fucked up.
No, the air been fucked up plenty of times.
They just ain't never said nothing.
It's never been
This
so fucked up. Yeah, probably ain't never been this fucked up.
I looked
My
at
homeboy posted a video. He stays in New York.
Right.
He posted a video. New York dark as fuck. In the middle of the day. That shit looks weird.
They doing something. They got to be doing something in New York that's
always doing
fucking
something
shit
there.
up. White folks fucking shit up, and I love throwing it on them because that's who say got the power. So if you fucking shit up, when I seen the helicopters, and I'm down with any conspiracy that makes
White people look bad.
what?
Yeah, that's great.
So when I seen the helicopter dropping fire in those forests, I'm like, look at this bullshit right here.
Well, the reason why they drop fire in certain spaces, so you got to understand how fire works. If you do,
You a fire starter too?
no.
Okay.
But I understand how fire works.
Got you.
So fire needs a couple of things. Fire needs oxygen,
Yeah.
and fire needs air. That's how it moves.
What's that noise? Good.
Don't have any
Yeah,
idea.
That might be next door.
So fire needs air, and
Right.
fire needs oxygen.
Right.
Two different things, FYI. Okay. So when they drop the fire into certain places, it's to help put out the other fire. It draws it. If that make any sense.
It don't make sense, but go ahead.
Yeah, go off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, Dr. Mark Johnson. I know.
It helps to cancel the other fire. No, seriously,
So
it
you got
does.
some bullshit, and then you drop some more bullshit.
It helps.
Cancel.
It cancel. Yes.
So the bullshit to know about the bullshit.
Negative bullshit and positive bullshit
There
makes
we
no
go.
bullshit.
There we go.
Yeah.
And when they come out with the bullshit, I'm like, look at this bullshit right here.
Well, let me ask you a question. Realistically speaking, do you have the expectation that any of these motherfuckers are going to be honest with you?
No, never, Tip.
Okay.
So I don't expect for them. I know what I expect from them, Tip. I expect them to give me the greatest lie, so I can sit back and be like, "Look at this
Bullshit.
bullshit right here."
Listen, one of the most toxic entities there is the government and wealth. That's the most toxic shit. That's the most toxic shit ever.
And people walking around like, "Man, you got to believe it." I be
That's
like-
the reason why I can't understand why. And I swear to goodness, it was a panel. It was a bunch of people on there: Candace Owens, T.I., Killer Mike, this, that, and the third. And T.I. is a devout Democrat. Candace Owens is a devout Republican. And Killer Mike is sitting there, and he was like, "I can't believe y'all sitting up here arguing about which master you serve." That's what they are. Like, realistically speaking, like, you can't trust shit the government say, because they liars. You can't trust shit that any of the entities who are governed by the government say, because they're gonna do what their parents tell them to do. You know, they're gonna. So anyway, long story short, yeah, I believe that they fucking up the planet, or they done already fucked it up, and we just don't know how bad it is yet.
I think that they can't fuck it up.
Well,
Because they can't fuck. I don't even think they that smart. That's
You
why.
don't?
No. I think they dumb as hell. They just in power for a short term. They don't have the creativity to fuck shit up. They think they are, but then in the back end, God's sitting around looking like, look at these clowns right here. Now
he
watch.
killed that panel. He killed everybody on that panel.
Who?
Oh, I'm sorry. Me and G was having a sidebar conversation.
okay.
He was talking about Killer Mike killed it too.
Yeah.
Tiff, he dropped facts on the whole, like he killed the whole panel. Everybody
Yeah.
was sitting there looking so damn stupid. But anyway, yeah, no, they are fucking up the planet, and they are.
I think they helping too.
You think they helping who?
I think they fucking up to the point where they helping wipe themselves out.
Now that might be true, but okay. So here's the thing. So even if they only wipe themselves out, how much is there going to be left for everybody else?
We gonna be here.
That's not the question.
The question is.
The question is, okay. So if you stop and you sit back and you think about the state that we're in as far as our health is concerned,
Right.
and I'm talking about everybody just in general.
Yeah.
People who never had certain types of cancers, cancers that were, I guess the best word is indigenous to certain people.
Right.
Those cancers are for everybody now. Ones that had certain age groups that they only attacked. Those cancers are for everybody. Heart disease, lung disease, COPD,
Right.
vein thrombosis, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like literally, what's going to be left? What is going to be the quality of life for the people who are left who don't just die?
The people that don't die
The people who don't just die.
is gonna be the people that's gonna be able to generate the earth.
So now my new question is,
Because the people that died,
I want you to think about it. I want you to think about something too. Look at the amount of kids who are walking around with autism, ADHD, Down syndrome, and this is something that you have to sit back and you have to think about.
okay, I'm thinking about it.
Okay. What used to be something that only happened 1 in 10,000 is now something that happens 1 in 1,000. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah,
You don't. Okay.
because they can be. I'm telling you, the shit that they got out there now. If you able to shut your body down, it's a study out there where this dude put like 100 kids at a test. He had all the kids that had Down syndromes, ADHD, or whatever symptoms that they had. I was not my phone now. Whatever symptoms they had, what he did was he put them kids in a program and told them to first of all, he starved the kids for 5 days. Then after he starved the kids for 5 days, he had them eat nothing but
Fruits and veggies, and they were all organic.
It
and
was-
drink a lot of spring water.
it was veggies. Then after he did that, he just went through this rigorous regimen
I
with the
got you.
kids. And out of the kids that had all that, he had 100 kids. I think it was like 78 or 80 kids was perfectly fine. The other kids' problems were maybe like they only had 10%.
They were lessened. I understand what you're saying, but that's not the question that I'm asking.
I think you can't. Okay.
What I'm asking you is, because now a lot of the shit that's causing a lot of the diseases is a part of your fucking DNA.
Can you destroy your DNA?
I think you can help repair your DNA.
Okay.
So I don't think it's just about destroying your DNA, but the question is, what's going to be left when we're talking about our food sources? So you talk about being able to give kids fruits and vegetables, but if all of the sources for fruits and vegetables have been compromised, what is there left? every time you drive your car, I drive my car, a million other people are driving their cars, you let off gases
I think
that are damaging to the environment.
Right.
They go up in the air.
Right.
It comes back down as rain.
Right.
Now it's in your ground.
Right.
All of this shit is damage.
But you can't damage something that regenerates itself yearly.
But the
decades.
It takes decades. It takes
So they
decades and decades to get rid of the damage that they have done.
Us, though, Tiff. That's the thing.
You got to be able to make it the 10 years. You got to be able to make it to 20 years in order for that shit to work.
I think what's going on is they wiping out what needs to be wiped out.
You think so?
I know so. The people that are dying, and we talked about the people that are dying need to die.
But I mean, people need to die every day.
Yeah. But the people that are dying, the people that's catching all this stuff, they need to be removed because the earth and what's going on, God need to be like, all right, bet. If it's only 20 million people on this earth, these are the dedicated 20 people. The other 100 billion need to be removed. This 20 people, that 20 million, they're going to regenerate themselves and create and create and create and create. And it's going to start.
I want to be on the panel to figure out who the fuck we getting rid of. How about that?
You probably can't, Tiff.
That's stupid. Because I got a list.
It ain't no list. It's just gonna people gonna be removed, and they don't even know that they being removed.
I'm just saying.
It's gonna be a lot of sacrificial lambs out there. It's gonna be like I don't need. Tiff, I had I was thinking about this. I made like all the stuff I'm talking about, like reparations. Then everybody started talking about reparations. Hold the black vote. I may not be able to see this.
I agree.
But by me speaking it into existence, it's gonna happen. I may not see it. My kids might be able to see it when he's like 80 years old. I'm gonna be gone. I'm still be living about 180 because I'm living 180 years old. But
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be able to be like, damn, I missed the shit.
Because you too old to see it?
No, I probably at about 180 it's gonna happen. Then I'm be like, boom, I'm be gone. But then, as an ancestor, I'm gonna show up in the physical form of I'm like,
Of a
Dave,
lion.
yeah,
Ooh.
like Dave, what happened? He gonna be like, yeah, we did that shit. All the reparations, like that $10 billion you was talking about.
I want to be a tree if I'm.
They got it.
Reincarnated. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
As if you ain't got pissed on by enough dogs here in your human life. You want to get over
That
there
guy,
and-
man,
and
that
tree.
guy come over.
You
there.
know what?
Where did he come from with
First
that?
of all, he was asleep. How about that?
First of all, you ain't pissed off. You is not a tree stump, Tiff.
I want to be a tree. I want to come back as a tree.
If you come back and Tiff, you can't move. But you know what? I was reading this as
Trees are powerful.
Yes. I start understanding what trees are.
Why you do that, Dave?
Like, no, that was that tree. Actually, that was that tree stump.
You just found out what trees do? What trees are they?
See, here we go with that. Listen. When you start like understanding everything, because everybody think they know everything.
No, they don't.
Yeah, everybody think they know everything. But
I think that's a shot. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
But trees and water are like they're amazing.
They are amazing.
I'd rather be water before I come a tree. But I understand the tree value though.
Yeah, I'd rather be a tree.
I need to be water
Why?
because I can keep going and on. See, somebody might cut that tree down. You can't cut.
Then
no
I'd be a table.
Okay, then once they throw the table away, then what?
Then I'd be firewood.
Okay, then once they burn it, Tiff.
Then I'd be ashes and I'll go back to the earth and I'll feed some new shit.
No, ashes. Once you ashes, they
No.
throw your shit. They throw your shit into the water.
Well, now I can be clean in the water.
No, the salt with the
I'll be a water cleaner.
Oh, you can't be all that. Tiff. You let me be water. Water is the most powerful thing in the world that you cannot.
Trees
destroy.
are awesome.
Trees.
Yeah.
Definitely. What do trees need? Water.
What does water need?
Nothing.
You don't think so?
No, water don't need nothing. Water just.
You know, have you ever sat back?
You got 6 minutes.
All right, so let's do this
I
quick.
think water is God.
I think water is beautiful.
Yeah, it
But-
calms everything down. Tree don't calm water down. I mean,
Trees
no.
provide oxygen so you can breathe.
but trees need water.
But I'm saying, like, if it was no trees, there would be no water.
But without the water, the tree need the water. So
And the water needs the trees.
right, but
So you need me, and
But-
I need you. So we working in tandem. Anyway.
we are,
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah, because them dead fish, and dead
That's in
wildlife,
water.
and dead humans. If it was no trees, all this shit would be dead.
But you need water to
To water the trees.
and to water the body.
Uh-huh.
Ain't no tree in the body, but there's water in the body.
Yeah, but the stuff that's in trees is in your body.
But they been fucking up the trees though.
Chlorophyll.
You ever seen the tree that just fucked up and just break off and because
Yeah, I got one in front of my house. I
There
want
we
somebody
go.
to come cut it down.
no, leave
I
the
know
tree
it's
there.
wrong.
Leave the tree there
I want it to become firewood so it can live in its purpose.
and throw in the water and
Throw
come
it in
back.
the water and come back as
Got
a fish.
you. Got you.
What the fuck was this conversation
don't
about
even know.
today?
T-Bob said, "Hey, G said what G Scott said." That's who. Tiff. So we got 4 minutes. Tiff, who's in the NBA? Who's in the NBA
Why the
finals?
fuck do you do this to me
I
all
got
the
to
time?
do that, Tiff, because your husband coming. I need Tiff. Who is the? Because me and Mark was talking about this earlier. What we
How
want?
you know my husband even likes
Your
sports?
your husband likes sports. Tiff, who's in the NBA championship today, Tiff?
Boo, call me.
No, fuck that.
313.
Tiff,
What?
who's in the NBA
I'm
championship?
trying to
Tiff?
get this nigga my number so
No,
we
the
can get
nigga.
together.
No, you supposed to already know this.
I'm supposed to know who the man is?
No, who's in the championship? The NBA championship, Tiff.
2 basketball teams. I told you this shit the last time.
See, that's why you on bullshit, Tiff.
No, I'm on bullshit for a different reason.
No, so Tiff. The Miami Heat versus
I would never
the
figure
Denver
that out.
Nuggets. Are in
Oh,
the
I
championship.
definitely would have never figured that out. I don't even know where the fuck Denver
So who
is.
you think gonna win, Tiff?
My daddy. I have no fucking idea.
Who your daddy play for?
Miami.
Yep. So Miami gonna win tonight, Mark. You gotta ask somebody that don't know what they talking about. Who gonna win?
I just pulled something out my ass. I don't
You-
even know what the fuck.
it-
Who on the Denver
definitely.
Nuggets? I don't know none of the
A
players.
white boy Jokovic that they love, and
Jokovic?
yeah, Jokovic.
Wasn't he? Didn't he used to play with LeBron?
Never played.
No,
LeBron.
damn it. I know who LeBron is.
You know LeBron, and then you know Jimmy Butler.
Who?
You know Jimmy Butler.
What do he look like? Is he sexy?
I don't know, Tim.
You gotta show me a fucking picture. I don't care about who he is if he's not good looking.
I don't see. That's why G's supposed to be sitting right here because G can bring it up and everything. But Jimmy Butler is supposed to be like LeBron James' son,
I mean,
Michael Jordan.
Michael
man.
Jordan.
is he really Michael Jordan's son?
That's Jimmy Butler.
Oh, he looked like dude off Power. He played basketball.
The dude that died,
Yeah.
the gay dude
No, the gay dude.
that played basketball.
He wasn't gay.
He gay right now, Tiff. That dude, the dude, and he's from Detroit.
I don't know who. I don't know whether nobody is sucking nobody's dick. I have no
I didn't say
fucking
that.
idea.
I didn't say that, Tiff. I just said he was. The Rainbow Coalition is this
But I'm
month.
saying, like, if he's gay, he's probably sucking dicks.
And yeah, and Taylor
You
Swift.
don't wanna
gotta-
talk about it no
I
more?
really don't. I'm
sorry.
out here. I'm definitely. Tiff, so what you got going this weekend?
I'm going to my niece's baby shower tomorrow. I am making salmon, and she's gonna be happy.
Is it gonna be a boy or girl? What you think?
She's
it's gonna
having a
be?
girl.
Fuck, we don't need no more women in the world. Tiff, we need men.
Well, they gotta actually be men. I think what really needs to happen is, in order for more men to be born, more men have to be men instead of being girls. It's really confusing. I think the balance of power is
What?
shifted. Anyway, she having a girl, so I'm excited for
Okay,
her.
so I blame him because he didn't put the work in. I got to work tomorrow. What else I got to do? I got to cut some grass. Mr. Cheatham grass, my mama grass. And I think that's about it.
I'm going out of town in a little while.
With the bullshit? On bullshit? On top of bullshit?
Nah, that's later.
Okay, for sure.
I'm gonna be on at super bullshit later on in the summer.
Okay. And
Jesus is my boyfriend. I love him.
somebody said something about Jesus.
Yeah, he taught my.
Lightning striking on your ass.
That's not lightning. That was a. What was that?
Thunder.
Thunder. The thunder and lightning is not the same thing. Okay.
Got you. So I need you to have a beautiful weekend too.
I am.
Live,
Thank you.
live dangerously. Mark lived dangerously because
I did
everybody
that.
talking about be safe. No man, be dangerous out in that motherfucker.
All
Sometimes,
right, Conway
man.
the machine.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what we need to do.
Be on
man.
that New York shit.
No.
No, we're gonna be on some Detroit shit. All right.
Thank you, because Taylor Swift is in town.
Fuck her.
Most definitely.
Unless you like her, and then I mean that's on you.
That's Mark right there. That's Mark's boo.
I want to see the T-shirt when we get off air.
Most definitely. Detroit stand up. Beer gang gonna stand 1,000. Church hugs and high fives.
Yeah.
And we gonna see y'all next week. G. Get your anime ass back, man. Later.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Nasty Production.
7